What is up, guys? Zaid here, and today I've got something a little different for you. As some of you that have been watching my channel may know, I recently started a series called Duel Links from Scratch, where I started a new Duel Links account from scratch, and I intend on trying to get King of Games without spending a dime on it. One way, a dime of real life currency. I could obviously earn and spend gems. But one way that I think would be beneficial for me to learn what cards I want to buy and what decks I need to beat is by going and watching replays of what people are playing in higher ranked and taking looks at their deck lists and studying really so that I could spend my gems efficiently. So today I've got my first of hopefully many duel replays I'm going to watch. We've got Grace Nova here that is using Ubel versus Juan Garcia also using Ubel as their character. And I believe they're both rated about Platinum 3, it said. And we're going to see the red Ubel starting off and activates Charge of the Light Brigade, which is going to mill 3 to search Raiden. The 3 milled are 2 Thunder Dragonhawk and a Arcana Force Temperance. So I'm guessing they're on a Thunder deck by the 2 Thunder Dragonhawk. But I don't really know what this card is. During damage calc in either player's turn, discard this card, take no battle damage from that battle. So it's a battle trap that's also a light, so I'm assuming they're playing like some chaos card, something banished from grave to special summon itself. And that would make sense with their milling engine and stuff. So they're going to summon Raiden. Raiden's milling 2, and then end phase Raiden mill 2 more. So on their turn, they milled a Dragon Dark and a Melody of Awakening Dragon. So they probably play Levianeer to search off this, is my assumption. And then on the end phase, they milled an Aloof Lupine and a Thunder Dragon Roar. So they have access to every good Thunder Dragon. I don't know if the level 1 is in this game. I forget its name, the egg. But if it is, then that's the only one that they don't have in their graveyard to access as the duel goes on. And they're going to pass turn to Juan, who draws for turn, activates Fire King Island. So I'm guessing that means they're on Fire King. And I played against this deck once so far myself, the Fire King deck. And I believe, like, if you're running the Ubel, you're playing a Ubel package in your deck. And I don't remember what the Ubel cards do exactly, but I know they get their effects when they're destroyed by card effect, which would make a lot of sense that it synergizes with the Fire King stuff. So he used his field spell to destroy Fire King Avatar Barong to search Fire King Arvada? Yeah, and so when Barong is destroyed during the next standby phase, add a Fire King card from your deck to your hand. And then Arvada, I believe, is a monster negate. When a monster effect is activated while you control this monster on the field, quick effect, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy another fire monster in your hand or field. So this card's kind of insane. 1800 body, so not often are you going to normal summon and beat right over this. And then it's a negate that also triggers one of your effects. This card's like really cool, and I never noticed how beautiful its artwork was until seeing it blown up like this on the side. Although I think my face cam's in the way, so you're probably not seeing how beautiful this artwork is, but it looks phenomenal. And so that search resolves. I don't think there's an Ash Blossom in this game. He normal summons the Arvada and swings into Raiden for 100 damage, passing back over to Grace Nova, the Thunder Dragon player. Barong is going to search Onslaught of the Fire Kings, which I think if your opponent controls a monster and you control none, specials Fire, Beast, Warrior, Wing Beast from your deck. So this guy normal summons Raiden, activates effect, and gets met by the Arvada, destroying a Battling Boxer Veil from hand. That's kind of cool. Veil's a fire hand trap. So both of these guys are playing hand traps that happen to like work with their deck. This guy's hand trap is a light monster, so it can be banished for chaos summons. And this guy's is a fire, so it can be destroyed for a card like Arvada. That's really neat, how cards that have very similar functions also can have very specific functions within the decks they're played in. I like that a lot. He's going to normal summon a Yaksha, swing in with Arvada, swing in with Yaksha, bring in Grace Nova down to 2k. Grace's turn begins, activating the skill Allured by Darkness. I don't know what that does, but assuming by the name it adds Allure Darkness. Cannot be used, or it can be used each time your life points decrease by 1800. Instead of conducting your normal draw phase, Allure of Darkness is added to your hand from outside the deck. This seems really good in a Thunder Dragon deck. Oh my god. Instead of drawing one, you get to draw two and proc your cards activations. So he's going to banish Thunder Dragon Dark, which when it's banished searches a Thunder Dragon card. He's going to add Duo, which we know he's got a lot engraved to access. He has Thunder Dragon Hawk and Roar, whose effects will both activate if he banishes them. So he's going to summon out the Duo. Or no, he's summoning Aloof Lupine. Aloof Lupine effect banishes Roar from hand to banish Dark from deck. I don't really get what the point of that was if you have a Roar in graveyard that you can activate by summoning the Duo out. And he's just going to negate here knowing that dude can just summon the Roar. Like, he could have just summoned out Duo, banishing Roar and Hawk. I don't know if you can choose your chain links in this game. But if you can, he could have went chain link 1 Roar, chain link 2 Hawk. So the Fire King player could only negate Hawk. And then your Dark would resolve summoning a monster out if that was what your end goal was. But here Roar gets negated and Yaksha gets destroyed, which allows him to destroy a card in his hand. We'll see if he activates that effect. I don't think he did. So now his opponent's going to summon out the Thunder Dragon Duo. Maybe he wanted to guarantee Hawk's effect resolves. That might have been the more important effect to him. Hawk is going to put 2 cards back, draw 2. So yeah, maybe his cards in hand are just really bad. Duo swings in Arvada for 1,000. And Duo's effect lets him do what? You can banish a card from your graveyard, add a Thunder from your deck to your hand. And Arvada also activated because it was destroyed. Target a Fire, Beast, Beast Warrior, or Winged Beast in your graveyard and special summon it, but it has its effects negated. Also destroy it during the end phase. This Fire King deck seems really good. He's going to summon out the Barong, and then Grace is going to search Thunder Dragon Roar. On the end phase, Barong is going to blow up. And on the next standby phase, he should get to search. Yes. And he's going to add another Arvada. Activating Onslaught of the Fire Kings to special out Garunix. And then Fire King Island pop. Yeah, he does play the Yubels. He destroyed Yubel Terror Incarnate to search another Arvada. Normal summoning the Arvada. Garunix is going to attack Aloof Lupine. Aloof Lupine is probably going to activate here. Yeah, activate Lupine to target Hawk to add back to hand. Which seems kind of like a misplay because now he gets to negate it with Arvada, destroying Garunix. And then Garunix is going to activate on the standby phase to bring itself back. But I think he also just procced Thunder Dragon Duo. What does this do on the end phase? During your opponent's end phase, target one of your banished cards, place it on the bottom of your deck. So that just is going to let him keep his Thunder engine going. Maybe he did that intentionally to bait the negate so the Duo couldn't be popped. But the fact that Garunix is going to come back is going to remove his monster anyways. So I don't really know what the optimal play for Thunder was there, but this just seems like a very advantageous spot for the Fire King player. Because now Garunix is going to... Does it destroy everything? Yes, all other monsters. So that does get rid of Arvada, but Arvada floats. Oh, cool. He negated it with Arvada so that it'll come back on his next turn. Let's hope he doesn't die here, though. Hawk summon out Roar. Duo attack. Deals 13. Does he get to add a card back? He's going to summon out the Barong. I thought this card added back when it destroyed something by battle. Yeah, banish a card from your graveyard, add a Thunder from your deck to your hand. Maybe he doesn't have Thunders he wants to add from deck to hand, I guess. And so the Barong gets killed. Next turn, Garunix is going to summon itself out, and Barong is going to search. And so he probably just goes for lethal here. Summoning out the Arvada, which is going to protect him from a battle trap, which his opponent does have. So here he negates with Arvada. And even if he has a second battle trap that would stop the lethal, Garunix is just going to come back again on the next turn. So that is game. He does hit in for lethal. So The Fire King deck takes this game, but the real winner is me for getting to learn what both decks do. But if you guys are interested in Duel Links content, let me know in the comments below, and make sure you check out my Duel Links from Scratch series. I have got 2 episodes currently uploaded, and I plan on uploading a third very soon. And I'm really excited to see how the series goes, and I'm excited to also do more content like this where I watch duels and learn more about the Duel Links meta, so that shout out Duel Links meta, but learn more about the Duel Links meta so that I can become a top of it. And yep, thank you guys. Like and subscribe, comment for more. And also, real quick, before I actually go, I don't know if you're able to send replays of this to other players or not. Like, can I, as a player, if I have a game I like, can I send replays to my friends? And if so, you guys should send me some replays on like YouTube or something. And that way I could watch over them if you're like high rated, so I could learn more about the format. So again, thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.